From the ancient city-states of Canaan to modern struggles for justice, the history of Palestine is a story of resilience, conflict, and hope. Why does this land hold such significance, and what forces have shaped its tumultuous past? We begin around 3000 BCE in the cradle of early urban civilization. Canaanite city-states like Jericho and Jerusalem exemplified early urban planning, trade, and cultural life. By 1200 BCE, the Israelites settled in the region and formed the Kingdom of Israel under leaders like David and Solomon, marking a golden age of unity and development with Jerusalem as a spiritual and political centre. However, by 586 BCE, the Kingdom of Judah fell to the Babylonian Empire, resulting in the destruction of the First Temple and the Babylonian exile, a pivotal moment for the Jewish people. What happens when empires rise and fall, and how do their legacies shape the lands they once controlled? Our story continues in 539 BCE, when the Persian Empire under Cyrus the Great conquered Babylon and took control of Palestine. This era was marked by peace and prosperity, as the Persians allowed the Jewish people to return and rebuild the temple in Jerusalem, beginning the Second Temple period. In 332 BCE, Alexander the Great's conquests brought Greek culture to Palestine, intertwining the region with Hellenistic civilization. After Alexander's death, his generals divided the empire, leading to Ptolemaic and Seleucid rule. In 63 BCE, the Roman Republic made Palestine a province, a time of significant upheaval and figures like King Herod the Great, who expanded the Second Temple. Yet the Romans crushed a major Jewish revolt in 70 CE and suppressed the Bar Kokhba revolt in 135 CE, leading to a new era of Roman dominance. As the Roman Empire transitioned to Byzantium, Christianity grew under Emperor Constantine in 313 CE, making Palestine a centre of Christian pilgrimage and theology. The Byzantine period set the stage for change, with the region falling to the Rashidun Caliphate in 636 CE, beginning a new chapter in Palestine's history. How did the echoes of ancient empires shape the Palestine we know today? In 1099 CE, the First Crusade brought European Christians to Palestine, establishing the Kingdom of Jerusalem and imposing their rule in a period of intense religious conflict. By 1187 CE, Saladin recaptured Jerusalem for the Muslims, leading the Ayyubid dynasty, which lasted until the Mamluks came to power in the 13th century. The Mamluks ruled until the Ottomans arrived in 1517 CE, beginning a 400-year period of Ottoman control marked by significant changes and rising national movements. After World War I, the 1917 Balfour Declaration expressed British support for a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, igniting conflicts between Jewish and Arab communities. In 1948, the Declaration of the State of Israel led to the first Arab-Israeli war, displacing many Palestinians and starting a prolonged conflict. The Six-Day War in 1967 intensified the struggle, resulting in the occupation of the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. In 1993, the Oslo Accords offered hope with the creation of the Palestinian Authority and the promise of a future state. However, this hope was met with continued challenges, including the Second Intifada in the early 2000s and ongoing divisions between the Palestinian Authority and Hamas. Today, Palestine remains a land of unresolved conflicts and broken promises. Despite international condemnation of Israeli policies and significant US military aid to Israel, the struggle for Palestinian rights persists. The US government's unwavering support for Israel and the international community's failure to hold it accountable for human rights violations highlight a profound injustice. If you enjoyed this content, you may like this video on the entire history of the human race.